you should buy these stocks: Twitter, Disney, and McDonald's. And I'm going to explain why. First of all, Twitter. Twitter is where all the discourse happens. It's where all the important discussions happen. It's where all the action is at. People debate important philosophical issues of the day, every day on Twitter. And they can become influencers, and it's just a really fun place to hang out. And it's really a lot of healthy discussions happen on Twitter. And, it's growing every year, and it's a growth stock, and they're going to monetize it more in the future. They're going to be more profitable in the future. People say, oh, it doesn't make as much money as Facebook. Yeah, but Facebook is a scammy company. I don't like Facebook. Facebook scams you with crappy products on their website, which I don't think Facebook is an ethical company in general. I don't think they do a good job with their moderation. I don't think they do a good job with. I don't think they do enough moderation. I don't think they market. They have too much marketing on their, too many ads on their, useless ads that you don't want on when you browse Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I would not invest in Facebook as a social media company. I think Twitter is the better social media company to invest in, because it's just probably the best social media platform out there. And if you want investment, you want something that's going to be there for the long term. And I think Twitter is where the most important discussions are going to continue taking place. And it will make more and more money over time when they realize it's superior to Facebook. It's a better place to discuss things than Facebook. And it's a better place to project who you are than Facebook. So Twitter is the social media play I would go with, that I think is going to be here for the long term. All the biggest discussions happen on Twitter. All the biggest ones. When something happens on Twitter, you hear it the next day somewhere else, and you hear it the next day or a week later at your workplace or whatever. Like, things that happen on Twitter, you hear like a week later somewhere else. But it happens on Twitter first. You want to be there when it happens, where it happens. You want to be in the discussion, not away from the discussion. And that's why Twitter is a really good company I would invest in, because it's an important place to be digitally. The second company I would invest in is Disney. Disney, they're an alternative for Netflix, which on my last episode I said to invest in Netflix. Disney is a more family-friendly version of Netflix. They make family-friendly content and a lot of cartoons, a lot of kids content, a lot of just happy-go-lucky stuff. They're very famous for making movies. They have theme parks. Theme parks are a little messed up right now because of COVID, but the theme parks are going to open up, and they're the happiest place on earth when they're open. So yeah, I would invest in Disney. They're a little bit wacky, but I think Disney's good though. Or you could say they're milquetoast. You could either say their content is milquetoast, or you could say it's wacky. I don't know. Personally, I prefer Netflix, but Disney's good. Disney makes good content. They've always made good content for the last 80 years. Ever since they invented Mickey Mouse, they've been pumping out good movies every year. So what you want to do is realize that they're going to keep making good movies because they've always made good movies. And the more movies they make, the more money they make, and they're always going to make money because they're always going to make good movies. Like they bought Pixar, they bought Marvel. They make good stuff, right? Disney makes a lot of good stuff. So Disney's probably going to keep putting out good material in the future. So I would invest in Disney stock. The third company I would invest in is McDonald's. McDonald's just makes a lot of food, and it's the number one most popular restaurant in the United States. So I would say, now it might not be that healthy, but it's popular. And what's popular is what makes money. I think they have a dividend. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. It actually gets more and more popular every year. McDonald's gets more and more popular every year. So I think it would be a smart investment, because I think they adapt to the times and they say, okay, you don't like this anymore, we're going to introduce this product, or you don't like that product anymore, we're going to introduce this other product. And they keep introducing products that people like, and they're going to keep doing that for the, probably the rest of the century. So it's a buy and hold stock. You get dividends from it. It's a growth stock. It's something reliable. They keep coming out with new products that are even better than the old products. They taste even better. They have like fresh meat now, so a fresh double quarter pounder cheese, which tastes really good. I like McDonald's, but it's not as healthy as Chipotle, but it's good sometimes. French fries are really good, so I would buy McDonald's stock as a third. So you should buy Twitter stock, Disney stock, and McDonald's stock. Those are the three I would invest in if I were you. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.